How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Sosnovka. And we're going to start off with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "This is a map from Farming Simulator 17 converted and modernized for Farming Simulator 22. This map includes main farm, animals, 36 fields, 15 sell points, biogas plant. There's been a couple of changes made, starting with changelog 1.0.1.0. And it reads, removed all what caused problems, added deco around the map, added more visual changes from FS17, fixed visual bugs." And then there's changelog 1.0.2.0, and it says added new sell point loading yard, replace and fix all placeable buildings and pastures, added the ability to buy and sell all placeable models, added collectibles, fixed visual bugs. This map was created by Puma145 and is 399.84 megabytes to download. Now, there are no mods required for this map, and if we take a look at it, this is what it looks like. We start off here in kind of the northeastish corner of the map, and we own farmlands number 14, 19, 47, and 38. You cannot purchase the entirety of the map. As you can see down here, there's a couple of areas that are not purchasable. The river area is not purchasable as well. So a couple pretty key points and features we're not able to do anything with. If we scroll down to the animals, we do start out with a cow pasture. There are contracts available, no production chains to start, and there are collectibles, 100 to be precise. There are mods specific to this map, nothing under the buy menu, but under the build mode, under sheds, got a couple of Sosnovka mods here. Under silos, you have a couple. You have a bunker silo here as well as a grain silo extensions, nothing there. Containers, a couple of different containers, including a fertilizer tank, seed tank, diesel tank, water tank, and another water tank. Under tools, you have the weighing station as well as the vehicle workshop, and under farmhouses, you do have the farmhouse. Under factories, you have nothing. Sell points, you do have the barn right there. Greenhouses, nothing. Orchards, nothing. Generators, nothing. Under animals, you have a Sosnovka cows, horses. Nothing for horses. You have something here for pigs, sheep. You have something for chickens, nothing for bees, and nothing for others. Under decorations, I don't recall if there was anything for fences. Nope, nothing for fences, nothing for lights, and nothing for others. Under landscaping, nothing, or you do have additional paint swatches. Trees, nothing, and plants, nothing. So because we do start here at the starting farm, let's take a look at our starting equipment. Under the buy menu, under owned items, we start out with a Zador Forterra HSX 120 and a Zador Proxima HS80 for small tractors. For medium tractors, you have the Zador Crystal HD 170. Under harvesters, the Deutzfahr Topliner 4090H. Trailers, the Welger DK 115. Headers, you have the Deutzfahr header. Under cultivators, the Raby EG39. Power harrows, the Amazon KG 3001 Super. Seeders, the Amazon Kateya 3000 Super. And under weights, you have 3 of the Adco 1500 weights. So from here, we're going to take a tour around the farm real fast. Right in front of us is the fuel tank, right there. Over here, you have the input for your grain silo. Across the street here, you have the barn sell point right here. Couple of storage places right over here, and then right here is our farmhouse with a sleep trigger. Back across the street, you have your repair trigger right there. Go ahead and click on it. Right here, you have your fertilizer trigger right here, your seed trigger right here, and your output for your grain silo is right here. Some of your starting equipment tucked away under the barns or arches here. And we'll go ahead and grab a tractor. Let's see, we'll grab this one right here. Let's see, let's disconnect. We'll disconnect from that weight as well. Okay. Bunker silo to my left. And then over here, you have a cow barn. Slurry pit to my left. Doors do not open. You have your milk trigger right here. Turn around. You have your feed point and straw trigger. Should be right here. And then around this side is the dialog box. 400 cows can fit in this barn. Across the street there, you have your little water tower. And now from here, actually I need to be on this side road. We move on from here. Now I will say, when I first came onto this map, it actually kind of threw me off because I realized very quickly that there are no productions based on this map. The only production point that you have available to you for this map is the biogas plant. So everything that you're going to see, for the most part, are sell points. Like this one right here is the sawmill sell point. And you have a wood cell trigger there, as well as the input section. Over here. Right here, you have your animal dealer. Now, you can purchase your animals directly from this location here and have them delivered to your pens and pastures that you have installed on the map. The problem is you're going to get a delivery fee associated to that transaction. You can also purchase them directly from your pen and pasture and, again, have another delivery fee associated to that. So those are the two methods you can do that will have a delivery fee topped onto the actual cost of your animals. But if you purchase or lease a animal trailer, bring it to this location, and then load directly into your animal trailer and deliver it yourself, you save on that delivery fee. And some of your animals can be pretty expensive. Each one of your large, older cows are $100 per cow. So if you're doing 400 cows, what is that, $400,000 in delivery fees? So, yeah, it can get pretty expensive pretty quick. So, just an FYI in case you want to save a little bit of cash. To my right, just over here, that is the bakery sell point. Make a left. Now here, make another left. Now in front of me is the village grain elevator sell point. then down here is your shop and repair triggers right down here. Come in here, here's your shop trigger. Whoops, and over here is your repair trigger. Oops. Alright, and make a right. Okay, and now coming up here to my left is our first point of interest where we actually have to go into the map and buy something. Let's go ahead and do that. So we started out here at the farm. We went around and saw everything. We saw the grain silo, the diesel tanks, the barn sell point, the farmhouse itself, the repair triggers, the fertilizer tank, the seed tank, the couple of arched covers over here, the bunker silo, the cow barn, as well as the water tank. We then took this side road up to here to the sawmill sell point, out to the animal dealers, and then up past the bakery sell point, up and around, came through here, into the village grain elevator. We then came and saw the repair trigger as well as the shop trigger, came back out, and now we are here at Farmland number 55 for $53,472. If you purchase that, well, now you have chickens. You come over here. You can have up to 100 chickens. Your feed input is right here, and your output for eggs is right there. Alright, another bunker silo off to my left, and to my right there's a gas station. Ooh, had to hit the mute button for a sneeze. Okay, cool little play yard right next to this. Make a left here, and to my right is the supermarket sell point. Yes. Oh. Just had to confirm I'm heading in the right direction. Now coming up to my left is the magazine sell point right here. And now we're going to want to turn right. Now across the street there is another gas station. Head in this direction here. Take a left. Okay, pulling in here, this is the biogas plant. Again, we're going to have to bring up the map and purchase the space. Okay, so if we bring up the map, we were here by the chickens. We saw the gas station, came over here to the supermarket, down here the magazine, saw the the gas station here, came back around here, and now we're here at Farmland number 52. 52, 62. And if we purchase it for $157,992, we need to borrow some money to do that. There we go. Purchase that. And now you see the biogas triggers appear. Again, the only production on this map, you have your solid inputs here. Your trigger for the production is right here. And your inputs and outputs, your liquid inputs is here, and your liquid outputs, aka your digestate, is here. Whole bunch of bunker silos right here. Whole bunch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunker silos. I don't know why, but the count from Sesame Street just came rushing through my brain right there. 5 bunker silos. Anyways. Going back to the map, right across the street here, Farmland number 54 for $49,632. Purchase that. You now have the pig barn. 400 pigs can stay here. You have your slurry point right here, and over here you have your feed trigger right there. Now, does this require water? No, it does not look like it. Okay, at this point, you need to head down south a bit. Let's see, I think we need to, yes, need to make a right here. Now just be careful if you're going to come through this particular exit and entrance, because there's this lip right here. Watch my tractor. Pow. If you're going any faster than what I'm doing there, you're gonna go for a ride. Not quite sure why that lip is there. But it is. Okay. To my right here, now directly in front of me, is the transport company sell point. This is a sell point, even though it may look like a train loading point, and there is a train that goes here, it does not actually load into the train. The train is basically non-functional on this map. So, just an FYI, this is, again, just a sell point. Did I? No. Thought I had to turn there for a second, but it's the next one. Coming up, another gas station to my left. Whole bunch of gas stations around these parts. Over here, make a left. Have another bunker silo to my left right there, and across the street you may have just seen the trigger go passing by, but we'll pull right past it so you can see it. This is the spinnery sell point right here. Now we need to, whoa, yeehaw! Head down in this direction across this bridge here. Almost looks like a water dam right here. It's not, but it just kind of looks like it. Well, maybe these couple, maybe. I don't know. Just a cool little visual right there. Did I? I did. I passed by. And then just coming up to the top of this hill here. Right in there is the garden center sell point. We're just going to trek through the woods here. There we go. And we're going to come up to this kind of roundabout right here. We're going to go out the first exit we can. So this is the grain elevator sell point coming up to my right, just in the back there. Here, let's turn around and I can actually show it. There we go, right back here. Alright, and directly ahead of me now is the sawmill sell point with a wood trigger right there. We're going to turn around, backtrack just a little ways. So one thing that, while we're approaching our next point of interest, one thing that I really like about this map, and always have, I liked it in FS19, I didn't play FS17, but the kind of depressing architecture that's around, it's very much function over form. And you can tell it's all very old and run down. Like, you look at this here, and it's very depressing, very bland colors and stuff like that. Very kind of, I don't know, kind of Cold War-esque, maybe. It's kind of interesting. Another gas station to my right. Now, approaching here on the left is another buy point that we have to go to the map for. We'll stop here. So we're here at the pigs. Came down here, out to this road here, saw the transport company, and we came, let's see, how did we do this? We came out to the gas station here, then came across the street, saw the bunker silo and the spinnery here, came across the bridge, came out to here, to the garden center, came through the woods, down to here, around the roundabout, to the grain elevator, and then to the sawmill sell point. All the way out here, passed by the gas station, and now we're here by Farmland number 49. Purchased that for $100,056. Now you have your sheep barn. You can purchase the sheep. Where is the trigger? Why am I not seeing the sheep trigger? Another bunker silo right here. There it is, on the other side. Okay. 250 sheep can go in here. Then we'll run back to the correct side we were on. Wool pallets here, food here, and water there. And now we're approaching the last couple of points of interest. Oh, and there's a train right there. Just be careful because the train does exist here. You can't use it, but it appears that the lights don't really warn you of anything. Again, possibly that kind of Cold War Cold War kind of technology. But no, I mean, just you look at all the signs, and all the signs are rusted out. It's just a lot of things are in disrepair, very old, and you know, it's a very kind of looks like a very poor community. Very much just got, you know, got what they have, and they're just going through and doing what they have to survive, and that's kind of the vibe and feel of this map. You know, again, my point of view, my personal opinion, kind of thing. And it's actually a really cool kind of style this is done in. Um, you know, you look at the train bridge right over there. Again, very rundown, very like basic kind of thing. You got a lot of concrete and uh, you know, a lot of material that's just going to last a lifetime kind of thing. Now coming up to my right, or now straight ahead, this is the loading yard. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the loading yard. Sorry, for some reason I thought for a second there this might be a loading point for the train, but then it occurred to me there's no train rental points on this map or anything like that, so just kind of confused me for a second there. Had me questioning for a second. Just a second. Now coming up to this roundabout, we're going to take the first exit. Now right back here. Oh, I did too. You can see the mill sell point is right there, but can I get to it from here? Yes, I can. There we go. So that's the mill sell point right there. Again, through the roundabout and the first exit. Have a gas station right there. This map is very gas station abundant. And now one more through the roundabout. And we have yet another sawmill sell point. Right here, as well as right here. And that is the map. That is Sosnovka. Now it's time to render my opinion. You know, I'm going to turn around. What do I think of this map? 0 to 5 scale, as always. There's a lot of features about this map that I really do like. A lot of features. Like I was mentioning before, it's very much kind of form over function. Very much a... I'm sorry, function over form. You've got very concrete, very heavy kind of materials being used to populate an area. Very kind of, you know, poor, you know, what is in abundance, what can we do to make the community, you know, have certain things, like the power poles here. You can see are, you know, very much squared off, look like concrete maybe. Yeah, concrete. So they're very strong, very old. Look at all that rusting kind of on the metal bandings there. Like all the rusting on the back of the signs. Like it's all in disrepair. It's all very old and very much, you know, made for a purpose and nothing else kind of thing. And that's really kind of a cool design for this map. You know, it's got a very cool color, very good color palette in the fact that it's very toned down, and it really kind of plays good with this kind of rustic kind of vibe that this particular map has. So it's just one of those, like, you've got a lot of good things going for this map. Now the unfortunate part is that this is almost an identical map to the FS19 version. So much so that there's one production point. There's not even like additional production points where we could have had production points. That's what's kind of wild to me, is that there's the spinnery, there's the sawmills, there's all sorts of different areas around this map that could have been modernized for the FS22 kind of production points and things like that. But they weren't. It was just very much kind of copy and paste from the FS19 version. And it makes me sad because this is such a cool map that there was so much opportunity to really kind of have the same kind of building types and things like that, but then have the production points a part of those buildings to where you could still kind of have that Sosnovka FS19, FS17 vibe, but modernized it to have the FS22 looks and feels. And unfortunately, we don't get that with this. We get very much a, you know, rehash of 19 and possibly even a rehash of 17. Now, I'm not going to go that far as to say that definitively because I didn't play 17, so I don't know that for sure. But it's a missed opportunity in my opinion, and that's all this is just an opinion. This is not me, you know, trying to hurt anybody's feelings or to make any personal attacks against the map maker. As I try and say every time I have negative opinions about a map, is I am grateful, severely, severely grateful for every single map maker who goes out there and produces content for the community. It is greatly appreciated because in the end, I can't make these maps. I can go out and I can do these videos, but I can't do what Puma 145 did on this map. I can't do what any map creator has done for any of their maps. And there's a lot of good things I like about this map. Like I said, there's a lot of parts that are just visually stunning and really kind of take you to almost another world kind of thing, another way of living almost kind of thing. Again, looking at these textures and these rust patterns and all this stuff, it's very, very like almost ghostly, almost like very eerie. There's almost a kind of thickness in this map, and what I mean by that is there's just this kind of like haunting feeling driving around looking at the buildings, and without like the animated characters kind of walking around and kind of giving it life, it makes it feel like it's on life support almost. Like it's very much a very poor community, very small, very limited in resources. And that's the kind of the charm and appeal of this map, is that you could theoretically could bring it back and build it up and do something very special to it. Now you're going to be limited because you can't purchase all the plots of land, and you can't necessarily, because you can't purchase the plots of land, you can't modernize and bring things up to snuff kind of thing. Like you could, if we look at the map here, like you have the bakery up here. Well, you can't purchase the land the bakery's on, and thus you can't delete the bakery kind of thing. So you'd have to kind of add another bakery with the productions and all that stuff on it and still have that bakery sell point there. So again, it's kind of just feels like a missed opportunity, you know. Just like I said, it's a shame because I really feel like this is a very cool map. They did a great job with the way it's laid out and the way it's designed and how everything kind of ties together. But in the end, I'd have to give it, out of 0 to 5 scale, I'd give it probably a 2, because in when weighing everything out, there's nothing almost that's modern to FS22, besides possibly the tractors and the biogas plant. That's really it. This is just, to me, almost a copy and paste of Sosnovka 19. So that's my opinion, and that's just how I see it. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing to show your engagement with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.